Hi there guys, and welcome to Darcy's Picks. This is week 11 collection video from Monday to Friday. If you watched last week's video, you'll know that we had a little bit of a mishap with this machine here. And I want to thank everybody in the comments that commented to my call for help video. They were correct. It worked out for us. We also have a little repair video that we did. Unfortunately, that didn't work out for us. But let's get collecting.
Quick sock update. There are 2 socks.
So one of the things I want to mention too before I forget is that I said to a chock full of quarters that I was going to tell our story about how we met and how we fell in love and stuff. And yay, we got a winner.
Want some pot?
Sure.
That's loud.
It's gonna be loud. So I told him I'd tell our story about how we met and fell in love and why that spot is so significant. But when we did it, it turned out really terrible. So I'll add it probably soon in the near future. I actually postponed putting out the video because it was so bad.
I was so tired that morning.
So, and we had intended to reshoot it, and it just never ever happened. We've had a really busy week. So in our repair video, I didn't address these washing machines just because it was a quick video, and these are next on our list. The dryers, I have to go and do research, and I'm actually going to reach out to you guys, the YouTubers. When we get over there, I'll explain a little bit more about what we discovered. And we have nothing.
Yay.
Not bad. That's alright, I guess.
That is super loud. So we originally met in high school.
Yes.
Your high school was not that far away from my high school, and my boyfriend was taking a class at your school, TV Arts.
Yeah.
And I'd skip out of, well, I wouldn't skip out of my class. I had a spare and a lunch at the same time. So I'd go to your school and go hang out with the class.
Yeah.
You thought I was in the class. I was there so much.
I did. Our schools, I went to a tech school, which was, we had more hands-on classes. Mm-hmm. And you went to just a standard school. But our schools were twinned. They did what's called a twinning program.
Yeah. They even had buses that went back and forth.
Yeah, like twice a day.
Couple times a day, yeah.
And what your school would do was come to our school because of the shop classes. Mm-hmm. And
the TV Arts class was the one I was hanging out in. Yeah,
that's where I got my start in media. That's been like 28 years ago. I used to edit videos on tapes, guys.
Mm-hmm. But I had a boyfriend at the time, and
yeah. We'll tell that story.
We're telling it now.
Yeah, but I want to tell how we met on that spot.
Yeah, but I'm getting there. So you were in the same class as my boyfriend. I went to hang out. I even ended up making a music video of my music at the time.
Yeah.
I did a piano song montage of a bunch of my songs, and then made a music video to go with it, because he borrowed one of the cameras one weekend, and we did a bunch of shooting around town, and it was kind of fun. I wish I still had it.
Yeah, I only have a few things that are from back in that day. Maybe one day I'll release one of them. I have one where I look pretty geeky.
Oh no, not geeky.
Yeah.
You were pretty awkward and shy back then.
I was.
That was nice to you.
You were nice to me.
You talked to me and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'd be nice to you. But we didn't know back then what was gonna happen to us now.
Nope. It wasn't even a thought back. Well, maybe not on your part, but.
Did you go home and think about me after school?
Oh, I'm sure at one point or another I did. You were that mysterious girl in this class.
Those were the days I wore black trench coat, and it wasn't really a goth thing at the time, but it's more like a maybe mysterious artist kind of thing.
Yeah, you had that artist. Okay guys, I swear this machine has a funny lock because as you see it took a bit for me to turn the key. So it's not all me.
So after high school, I didn't really see you for a while, but we hung out in the same crowd.
Yeah, we used to have a crowd of like
70 or 80 people.
yeah. Oh, somebody's changed the sticker for us. I have to fix that.
Yeah, I used to hang out with your brother,
Yeah.
and that was a huge gang of people. But there's like only 5 or 6 people out of that I really hung out with. We'd be in the same crowd, but we never really hung out together.
Our groups were so big, we used to go into a coffee shop and we'd take up like
The whole thing, pretty
the
much.
whole thing. And then they'd have to tell us like after 3 hours, can you guys like leave for an hour and come back?
Yep.
We were all a part of like CB clubs. We did all kinds of stuff like that. We used to have dances and
Yep.
I guess you could say we were part of a gang. Just it was fun back in the day.
Yep.
We used to hang out at a local sub shop, and then when the sub shop closed, we moved down the road.
They had the best Caesar salad.
Where, at the sub shop?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We used to get it all the time. It was huge. And we used to hang out at the arena parking lot, because
Yeah.
that restaurant we hung out at was right across the street.
We used to be open 24 hours a day. Okay, so to be fair, with this machine we have more uses because this other machine was down.
Yep.
But I'm gonna check it anyway because I know we left some
Yeah, we left some coins in there.
coins, but we took the coins out of. Yeah, we took some coins out of somewhere else. But I'm glad to see that it works, and I'm so thankful for the YouTube people because I was a little bit panicked. But YouTube saved the day.
Yay! So a few years ago, I started coming to this laundromat when you guys opened it, after you and your business partner had bought the building.
Yeah. Actually, when I came here, I started out as a renter and then I got asked to do what I'm doing now.
Right?
And I got asked if I could collect the rents and, you know, check the mail. And it wasn't supposed to amount to anything more than that. Okay. So
And then
let me talk about these machines here because we've been talking about them for a while.
Okay.
So we did do some testing yesterday.
We turn them off and on.
Yeah, we turned them off and on, and we took the quarter jam out of here.
But it's still like, put the quarter in and it just comes directly out of the coin return.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's something going on there. I'm not sure what. Nearest I can tell, this one's pretty dirty. And maybe you guys can point me in the direction of a good cleaning video because I've seen a few. And this guy, we were told to turn it off and reset it. Mm-hmm. And that's not the case.
It takes quarters. I think there's quarters in there. It takes quarters, but when you push the button, it doesn't start the dryer. So
I have to go back and do some research. But I think this one is just the slide is pretty dusty. That one wouldn't have quarters because we couldn't get it to go down. Mm-hmm. I think this one has a few.
So, after I was coming to the laundromat for a while, your business partner hired me to clean the laundromat. So that's where I started with your company.
Yeah.
By that time you were a manager?
I was at that time, yeah.
So when I came to visit you, I basically made myself at home and poured myself a coffee and poured you a coffee and hung out in the office and we just started talking.
One day you showed up here when I had a not so busy afternoon, and
you were needing to do your laundry.
I was needing to do my laundry, and I figured because I was doing my laundry, I would do a clean out. And you ended up helping me, and actually, you're wearing that same hat. You were wearing that same hat, and we were standing on this spot. And we were bantering back and forth because you'd been hanging out, and one of the things that we started doing was just kind of teasing each other and bantering back and forth.
Yep.
And I think I threw something out there. I forget exactly what the comment was, but I threw something out there just to see what your response was. Mm-hmm. And I got the response that I didn't expect. And then, miraculously, for some reason after that response, you started to come around more. Mm-hmm. And
yeah, we were
kind of flourished from there.
And we had this moment where I was upset about something and you were being very supportive and we were talking and stuff. And then you hugged me.
Yeah.
And we hugged and it was like electric.
That electric hug.
That was pretty amazing. And then I was planning on moving out of the place where I was living, and your partner had offered me the apartment upstairs next door.
Yeah.
And it was going to be another few weeks until I got it. But then there was an incident with my boyfriend, so I left.
Who I didn't know at the time was still your boyfriend. I thought he wasn't. But even still, whether it was or wasn't, I was trying to be as cool as I could be.
But we weren't doing anything at that point anyway.
No.
Like, we were still just friends.
We were just hanging out, but, you know, when you hang out with somebody, like, day in, day out for, like, 3 weeks, you know.
Yeah, so I had that incident with my boyfriend, and then he ended up breaking my phone. So I showed up at your door with 2 garbage bags full of clothes and my guitar, and I was wearing my pajamas. And I knocked on your door.
At 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, which you usually don't answer.
Not in this neighborhood. There was no way I was going to answer that.
But you could see I was upset.
I did answer the door because it wasn't like a violent knock. It was like,
Yep.
okay, something's going on.
So I ended up moving in earlier than expected.
Yeah. And that's kind of the story.
Yep.
I mean, we've been kind of the people that know us both seem to be happy that we got together. Mm-hmm. Not everybody, but you know, you're not trying to please everybody, but we are. We love each other very much, and we have fun together. We're like two big kids, and our toys just got bigger and a little bit more expensive, and we have fun doing stuff like these videos.
Yep.
So shall we guess?
Okay. I think it's 55. What do you think, my darling?
I'm gonna say 65. It doesn't look like much. It wasn't as busy this week, I don't think.
Right, and...
That machine being down didn't help either.
Right, and the weather's been pretty crappy the last couple days. Yeah,
it's been pretty nasty out there the last couple of days. So I'll say 65, and you're saying 55?
Yep.
Alright, so we've given our totals, we talked about the stocks, we told the story. Story time with Ann and Darce. So let's let Anna count it up for us, and we'll see what we got. Okay, so this is for Monday through Friday of week 11. And what did we end up with, Anna?
25, 50, 75, 85, 95, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, and 25 cents. So you were way closer. I was way off.
Okay, with that, that's our video for this time. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.
Give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe below. Don't forget the notification bell, and share with your friends. Thank you.